What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. We're here for a very special podcast, a very special talk with our boy and internet sensation, TikTok sensation, Mattia Polibio. Mattia, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
Mattia?
Welcome to the IFTV studio.
Glad to be here. It's very nice.
What do you think? You like that we're here chilling, right?
It's like a man cave. I like it.
And we got a soccer field in the back taking some shots.
After I ripped you in the stomach.
Yeah.
All right, Mattia versus Mike. Bro, kill this guy.
Mattia owes me a new organ or something after that shot.
We're going to take Michael to the hospital after this. That shot they ripped. What, favorite jersey on here?
Middle one.
Del Piero.
ADP.
See, this is why we got him over here.
Wow. So, Mattia, you're Juventino. You were telling us before. How'd you get into becoming one? Was it passed down in the family?
Yeah, passed down the family. Papa used to live in Italy. He said he went to the Alpi, the old stadium. Yeah. A lot of times. He's been a Juve fan since the beginning. So when he brought me into soccer, I started playing around kindergarten. I just played for fun, and then I went to teams first grade and stuff like that. Every Sunday was always Juve. I always watched them, so that's how I got into it. And then I just remember vivid parts of Del Piero's career, especially the last game where he scored in his last game versus Atalanta, and then he got subbed off. But yeah, no, Juve has always been my favorite.
You told us before too. It was Del Piero, and who was the other guy?
Cannavaro. I had the what do you call it?
The haircut?
I had the haircut too. But the 2006 World Cup poster above my bed in my old house when I was in kindergarten as well. So
posted that every Italian.
It wasn't just you. I think everyone had that. Yeah.
They all released the same stuff.
Yeah.
So you did Cannavaro's haircut?
Yeah, I just had a buzz cut. I think I have pictures. I don't know where it is, but yeah, Cannavaro was always my favorite defender. Still is my favorite defender.
Me too. Me too. I think we're also. You're obviously a lot younger, but for me, I was in that weird generation where people a little bit older than me always get mad. They're oh, you loved Cannavaro so much, Maldini was better. But for me, it's Cannavaro had such a special place because 2006.
Because he was very short, and as a defender, he's just if he was taller, he would be even much better. But no, as a short player.
But he never lost. He never didn't win the ball.
Yeah, no.
If you watch, there's a video on YouTube. It's all of his headers. He literally will beat Trezeguet, Henry, everybody to a header.
People say that Van Dijk never gets past. You've seen highlights of Cannavaro.
Yeah, they've probably never seen him play before. That's why.
I know.
Cannavaro, Nesta, Maldini are my top 3 of all time.
Beasts. I mean, it's not a bad top 3.
No.
So you're a Juventus fan. What do you think about the season so far? It's been a little bit weird with Pirlo.
It's been slow, but I don't blame Pirlo. I mean, it's his first year coaching, but he just got off playing 2 years ago, 3 years ago. So I think only time will tell with Pirlo. So
what do you think about this season Serie A? Do you think you guys can win the 10th consecutive, or do you think another team's gonna take it away? I know it's kind of early now. It's only 5 rounds.
It is too early. I would love to win 10th times, double digits in a row, but if we continue playing like this, I don't see us winning. I don't see Milan winning. I think their winning streak or the unbeaten streak is gonna die down. I can see Inter winning. I think they're doing what Liverpool was doing, just building up to make a monster team. Monster team.
That's what Conte said too.
He said that?
Yeah, he literally said that's
You're right.
That's crazy.
Really?
You didn't see that quote?
No.
Wow.
Yeah, we posted about it.
Yeah, he said look at Liverpool 4 years ago. He said the club didn't win for 4 years, and they didn't a squad.
They were a big team, but they were never top. They were top known in England, but never top team first or second. Now with the players they have, they're in Champions League final.
I feel like people are going a little too crazy on both Inter and Juve. Juve, again, Napoli and Milan, they started great, and I don't take anything away from them. But Juve has been struck with so many injuries, and then Pirlo's first time, it's not an easy situation to go. De Ligt, Ronaldo, Chiellini, a lot of big players out, and Inter too.
McKennie's is another good one, but Dybala, what did he have? He had COVID twice or once?
He had it last year, in the last season, but I think it lasted for him
for
weeks.
a while, longer than usual, right?
Weeks, he could not get over it.
Him coming off that too was an injury.
Yeah, from before.
Dybala, De Ligt, Ronaldo's COVID, McKennie. Chiellini was injured?
Chiellini's injured.
He's still injured? Yeah.
He'll be back in a week or so.
Bonucci might be injured for Barcelona too. For the Barcelona match. I saw McKennie in the probable 11 as a center back.
Oh my
God. What about Demi though?
Demiral's good.
Yeah, Demiral's going to be
good. It's who you partner with him.
Exactly.
Some said Danilo center back. Some were saying McKennie center back.
I have no idea who would play center back.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird. I love Demiral.
He's a beast.
Yeah, no, he doesn't stop.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
There's a couple guys like Bernadeschi we could go without.
I would sell him for a bag of chips, to be honest.
Yo, that's an insult to chips, man.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, it is an insult to chips.
Chips are nice. That guy, he hasn't belonged in that team in a long time. But I agree with you. It's still early to tell. It's kind of hard to see. How about the national team? You obviously, I'm sure you follow the national team. What do you think about the squad?
I think the squad. Give us. When's the next World Cup? 2 years.
Well, the Euros this summer.
Yeah,
Euros this summer. I don't think. I think give us the next World Cup and we would be like one of the top teams because like Italia's young players, France, England, Spain, Germany, all their young players are like really good and I can see a future with them. But I can see a big future with Italia. It's like Donnarumma is gonna do good. We have Romagnoli, we have Caldara. Hopefully Bernadeschi can keep it up. Well, like pick it up actually, not keep it up. But
that's a big hole.
Sensi,
we have Barella, Sensi.
Zaniolo
Keane.
when he's healthy.
Yeah, Keane. I think we have a good squad.
Who
for
do you
the future.
say the best Italian talent right now is for that Zuri? If you would have to put your money on it.
Barella maybe.
Barella?
Yeah, he's a beast.
Okay, he's good.
He's an animal.
He is.
When he's, I know Peter would be happy with that Barella comment.
I only said that because of the national team, not because of Inter.
Sensi would be up there too if he could stay healthy. I love that guy when he stays healthy. No, but again, for me, the problem with Italy is the center forward, the number 9. I don't know who's supposed to play that role. What do you think? Who do you think should be the number 9?
Right, as of right now, for the future.
As of right now.
Right now.
Wouldn't it be Immobile?
Yeah, you like him?
I like him. I like him better in Serie A than national team.
We all do.
Yeah, but hopefully Keane can do good in the future because I always liked him at Juve. Like on Instagram, every time he scored, I reposted on Instagram. I was like Keane. I was a big Keane fan. Then when I found out he went to Everton, I was like, okay, whatever. Maybe he just did good recently in PSG.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals.
Scored a brace.
I was gonna say if he doesn't go through, maybe Favili could come through Azzurri. He just scored a nice goal against Juventus.
Guy's an asshole. You see how he is. You see how he is.
He doesn't have a team to support. He just.
I know. He's known as the flipper.
I'm just teasing over here. I'm just teasing.
Sometimes he was a Roma fan. He's like I say, he's the anti-Juve. He just doesn't want
Juventus to win this year. No, that's not true.
I think he just wants. I think he just wants a different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he has to go.
I love you.
Yeah. It's fine. It's nice. It makes it nicer. For 9 years, it's like you're getting injected with this beautiful thing from Mike. Every time the tears
every
make it
year.
even better.
I never cry. Whenever Juve does well, I'm so happy. So it's good. It's an example for everyone in Europe. They're doing incredible. 9 in a row. Great.
When do you think the next time I just brought up? When do you think the next time the Italian team wins Champions League?
I have no idea.
Nah.
If it's gonna be like. I don't see Juve winning. I don't see any this year. I don't see any Italian team winning. Maybe. Yeah, no. I don't even see an Italian team winning in the next 5 years.
If Michael asked this question, he said, if you put the 4 Italian teams, let's say they went to the semifinals, Atalanta, Inter, Lazio, and Juventus, who would win the Champions League? In a knockout tournament, it's very different.
Who's versing who?
Oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question. Okay, it would be Juventus, Lazio, and Atalanta, Inter.
Yeah, that's where I wanted you to put it too.
I see Juve Atalanta, yeah. I see Juve Atalanta, yeah.
And then who wins?
And then who's taking it?
Juve Atalanta is always a big game. So I have faith in Juve, obviously, but you never know. Atalanta always either they pack a punch or they do what they did against Sampdoria.
With Juventus' defense this year and the way Atalanta attacks, that's going to be like a 5-5 final.
A hot night through butter, right?
Yeah.
If Ronaldo's healthy, I think we will win.
If what?
If Ronaldo's healthy, if that game happens, we would 100% win.
I wouldn't say 100%, but he's definitely a huge factor.
No, if we have a healthy squad and our healthy defense, I don't think Papu Gomez or...
Have you seen Zapata play, though?
Yeah, Zapata always scores against Juve. It pisses me off. I always watch Juve Atalanta. Yeah, Juve Atalanta. Me and Papa watch all the time. It's always Zapata scoring. So annoying.
I know, they should have bought him just so that Zapata can't score
Exactly.
against him.
And bench him, right?
On the bench,
Yeah, sit on the bench.
Leave that guy in tribuna. As long as he doesn't score for one game a year. They do that sometimes with like the lone players. You ever seen like the lone players? Like sometimes they don't want them to play against them.
Yeah, but they did the opposite with Favili. So
Yeah, I know.
exactly.
I know. But really, he came in 5 minutes. He scored and got hurt and was subbed off.
Subbed out 2 minutes after the goal.
Literally. It's crazy. Well, about you, obviously, because, soccer culture is a big interest of yours.
Yeah.
But for the people that don't know, obviously, you're massive online, massive on TikTok. Yeah. For our audience, who's a little bit older, maybe they don't know you.
Yeah.
Why don't you say a little bit about who you are and what you do and how the hell did this like all happen for you?
Well, I started TikTok 2 years ago, 2018, October. I never got followers. I just made likes, a couple here and there, 100 likes. And then this summer is when I started like blowing up. Like I posted a video with my friends that got 700,000 likes. So I was like, oh, okay, I got followers from that. I got Instagram followers from that. So I just kept on posting more of myself and my friends. And then it just gradually came up. The likes went from like 20K to 50K to 100K to 200K to 500K average. And that just kept on going until now. Now I'm at 5.6 million on TikTok, 1.3 on Instagram, I think 350K on YouTube, and I think the same thing around Twitter. But yeah, no, it's been a big thing for me. I kind of maybe taking it for granted, but no, it was a really big part of my life. I love it. I love my supporters. I love making content. It's just fun. I like it a lot.
You guys have like wild, like engaged fans too.
Yeah.
Like ride or dies.
Yeah, I get videos like on my Explore page or like my TikTok For You page. Just it would be like a girl making a video like from here, and then it would be the same wall, just pictures of me, no wall shown, just pictures of me. I saw that once, and I was like, wow. I don't expect that. Like I know I have supporters, but I would never expect to like see a room with pictures of me ever. Like you told me that 2 years ago, and I wouldn't believe you.
I got I actually, I don't know, what did we post? You must have followed me or personally, and I got messages from like, it was like Mattia Polibio fan, like their
oh yeah.
You know Mattia, are you able to send me this of Mattia? I love him. I swear this.
A hair sample of Mattia, please.
Yeah, so I gotta cut your hair after this.
Yeah.
Again, $100,000 on eBay from you.
And a blood sample if you could.
That's actually why we're doing this. That's why we're doing this.
But I follow the IFTV since like before I had followers. I think I had like maybe 700 followers when I followed you guys. I used to comment stuff, and like I think I sent a DM. It was a story reply. I saw like Giuseppe's jersey in the back, and I was like, oh, I like the Giuseppe jersey. And that was when I had like maybe 700 to 1,000 followers. So I've been following you guys for like a long time. Like I remember you got deleted, didn't you?
Yeah.
I followed you before that.
That's crazy.
He's a real one, right?
Yeah.
That's my guy.
I remember we looked, and I saw that you had messaged us, and then we all got connected in other ways, different ways.
Yeah.
But it's mad funny how it went.
Crazy world.
Yeah. And Giuseppe Rossi, obviously, I remember I had seen some of your TikToks with Rossi's. Is it the Man United jersey?
Yeah, no, I have his Parma jersey, his Man United jersey, and his national team jersey. I got rid of some. Newcastle. No, I don't have Newcastle signed. I don't have it hung up. I took some down. I took.
We're gonna check after this.
I took Villarreal, Newcastle, and another national team jersey. But now I just have 3 on that one wall.
So big Giuseppe Rossi fan.
Yeah, well, I mean, not that one game. You know, the 4-2. That one,
That's what made me a big fan of his. Actually, after that, I was like, wow, incredible.
I mean, he can score a hat trick anytime he wants, but he had to do it against Juve when we were up 2-0. So
when I interviewed him like years ago, like I had told him he was with like a lot of his family too. I told him, I was like, listen, man, I love you. Like I'm always pushing for you.
Yeah.
Like you're an Italian American. Like it's such a symbol for me and for everybody. I was like, but man, did you really have to score 3 goals against? He
could have done it against any other team, any other day. Not when I think I cried that game because it was what? Who scored? Tevez, Pogba. They made fun of Batistuta with the little celebration.
Yeah.
And then Giuseppe scored.
I cried also though, but probably for a different reason.
What? Oh no, I cried. I was like, I was like, I hate Giuseppe. I hate that. I didn't hate him. I was just out of anger.
I was so happy.
Did you send them a message afterwards and be like, why'd you have to do that?
I might have, or I might have not, because I was just so mad. I was like, you know what?
You blocked him or something for the day.
I would have probably. I was upset, but no, I love Giuseppe, so it was good for him.
the thing is, like, you know, it happens to you every once in a while. You get like these crazy guys that they get incredible. So at least it was him that.
Yeah, no, yeah, I would not want it to be like
Zapata.
Yeah, no.
Kalinic, right?
Kalinic, no. If it had to be someone, it would be Giuseppe.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think anyone else scored a hat trick on Buffon.
Yeah, you're right.
Wait, yeah, I think that we actually made a stat about this or something. Yeah,
I don't recall anyone else scoring a hat trick on Buffon. Maybe in like a friendly, but like
Serie A game or
competitive. I think he's the only one to score that.
You might be right.
We played him in FIFA too, not that long ago. And
he's garbage.
He's garbage in FIFA, bro. That's crazy because he told me, he's like, yo, my cousin Mattia sucks at FIFA,
okay.
Bro, that's what he told. He said he smacks the shit out of you all the time.
No, we versed once. I think it was FIFA 13 at my house. I was Juve, he was Fiorentina. I smacked him like 3-1. And then he just keeps on talking and talking. I was like, okay.
We didn't hear that game. We heard the complete opposite.
He's like, yo, 5-0, 6-0.
He's a bullshit. I versed him in FIFA 13. He always says this.
We're going to break up a family.
Is he going to watch this?
We'll clip it in.
Okay, good. I want him to say, I want to verse him again. But he's on that PS4. So.
You got PS4?
I got Xbox.
Yo, we got PS4 over here.
Yeah.
I mean, I can still play, but like I can't play online with him. I can play like.
So
yo, we can make it happen. We can make it happen
against Giuseppe.
If he wins, he has the advantage of the controller. But I'll take it to bring my Xbox here so I can verse him.
And
if that's the case, FIFA 21,
He's
FIFA 21.
His Xbox.
Oh, man.
I would.
We'll be funny. We got some people. We asked people to send in some topics for you, and they want to see you rate kits, rate some Serie A kits.
The jerseys?
Yeah, some jerseys.
Oh, I thought you said kids in the
No.
I was like,
we're not rating Serie A kids. Not kids. KITS.
Okay.
Who made that clear right now? So we got. I know we spoke a little bit off camera about one jersey, that Juve away jersey. Not away. The new one, the fourth one.
Pharrell?
The Pharrell style. Yeah.
What do you think about
I like it. I know, like, I saw the comments on. I think you posted it. I saw the comments. It was like all old heads. Like, oh, this is ugly. It's a toddler made it. I was like, this is what like fashion is now.
Okay.
They're doing it because it's Pharrell. It's human race. It's a big brand. It will sell, and that's just what like. 2020, that's what fashion is. Like, you see fashion, you see like Gucci or Louis V. You go to their runways and they're all dressing like weird, and that's what it is now. I personally like it. I like it. Looks like a watercolor painting, and I like the new kit on it. The new badge on it, like the old one. Yeah, I like it. I would wear it.
Antonio, I saw Antonio post on Instagram because it was definitely Antonio. He said it looks like he drew it with his foot.
No, I saw like a lot of comments. Like, it was all like, I looked and there was like 30-year-old, like 25. I was like, I understand. No, I understand.
Not that old.
No. Older than me. It's older than me. I understand.
We're ending this right now. We're ending it right now.
Different generation. Different generation. Not old. Different generation.
Oh, man.
Different generation.
All right, fair enough.
Jeez, I feel old.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that really liked it. I just personally, I didn't. You know what it is? I didn't like the logo. I didn't like the logo messed up that much. I think that was it.
I just like how they brought it back.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I like the idea of collabing and stuff. Rate out of 10. What would you rate it?
I rate an 8.
An 8.
Yeah,
okay.
An 8.
How about this jersey? The jersey of your favorite team.
I just don't like. I never liked that jersey.
The Inter kit?
No, I don't like that jersey.
The Inter away kit?
Like, Inter has some nice kits over the years, but that one's just really, I just don't like that at all.
Which one over the years are you thinking about that you like?
Thinking about maybe 2010, 2011. The home. I never liked their away kits, but I like the zigzag is this year.
Yeah,
I like that one's nice.
You like the home kit?
Yeah, I always like the home kit. It's always like simple. Like, just either black
we
and
did
white.
a video on this too. I think me and Marco both didn't like. We said it looked like a tic-tac-toe board.
Yeah, no,
like
I don't. Yeah, it looked like grandma's cloth.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like
I like the home kit though. I do agree.
No, the home kit's good.
The home kit. Their home kits are always good.
How about the Italy jersey?
Is that away?
Yeah.
It looks like a goalkeeper kit. No, I like it though. It's very clean. I just don't like the new badge. I miss the old badge.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't like it?
It's kind of modern.
Yeah, it's too modern. I was just used to that.
Wait, so you're
one.
just telling me about Juventus kid that you like it that's young? Maybe you're the old one now.
No.
See, the 25-year-old
I'm just saying it's a classic. Like, the old badge is a classic.
Yeah, I know.
But this new one is like, it's good, but it just throws me off because I was so used to the
Out of 10?
9.
9?
Whoa.
Yeah. Okay. I like Puma's kits sometimes, and it's really clean.
Puma does nice stuff. How about this Parma one? This classic Parma.
10. I love old classic kits like Kappa or Umbro kits, the big ones. I like that one a lot. Parma has some good kits throughout the years. I know they have one black one that was recently. I don't know if it was this year.
Yeah, I think somebody commented that
one.
Yeah?
That's a sick
I
one.
always like
I know
Parma's colors. Is it the one that like fades like across?
Yeah,
that one's really nice.
That was cool.
I would rate that a 10.
Also, Fiorentina's Nintendo old school kit with Batistuta.
This one, right?
Yeah, no, that one's really nice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This Parma kit was sick. I loved it. I loved it
really
too.
Nice.
So Michael and I, we filmed a video like going through some Serie A jerseys, and I think we disagreed on every single thing.
Pretty much.
You two?
Yeah,
Us two.
both of us.
Completely.
Yeah.
I don't know how we have a merchandising.
But you agreed on that one?
Yeah, this one we
like
agree on
that.
the Parma one.
But overall,
So I'm gonna show you a kit. I'm not gonna say one of us had this as our favorite kit.
Right,
One of us has it as our worst kit. You tell me.
no hints or anything.
That's very ugly. What is that, Crotone? Yeah. That's ugly.
Next.
Take a guess out of who had it as their favorite and who had it as worst.
Yeah, you like that?
I think he put it as his favorite kit.
No, I didn't put it in my favorite.
Top tier.
I put a top Nakasano tier. I put top. There was other ones that I liked.
I just don't like kits with like
all those
so
sponsors?
many ads. Yeah. And
Okay.
like usually if it's Under Armour or Nike or Adidas, it's usually like little. They make it so like.
Show them the Ellis Verona one that we didn't agree on.
Which was Ellis Verona?
The first kit.
No, I don't think that was. What was the one that you put in? You put like top of Casano tier, and I had it as the worst one.
No,
I got it. This one was bad too. How about this Spezia kit?
That's so ugly. What that sponsor is? I just don't like it.
Bro, they got a fork and knife on their kit.
I don't like that.
Yo, I didn't put that in my top though.
Mike had this as his
No, I
favorite
did.
kit. Yes, this year.
No, I would never buy
Out
that.
of 10.
Even if I was a Spezia fan, I would never buy that. That's a 2.
Even if you were a Spezia player, you wouldn't wear that.
No, I wouldn't. I try to cover as much as I can.
I'm trying to remember the one that we had that was a little bit fucked up, but it was funny.
Oh, the Torino one too with the Toro.
Yeah, it's just basic. Like it's just as basic as it gets. Ellis Verona kit, and don't let yesterday's result.
No, I like their kit. It's very clean. I like their new badge too.
I put that too.
Yeah, he likes
Yeah,
it.
this prism stuff. Yeah, it's really clean.
I don't like it.
Look at the yellow.
I like
and
you
blue,
don't. I like
looks
the
so
collar
nice.
too.
I don't.
There
like,
we go.
I don't know. Maybe
See,
maybe
I like that.
Maybe
That one's
yesterday.
nice.
We know about fashion, Marco. You on the other hand, I don't
Wait,
really some
what do
work.
you think about the Crotone kit?
Let's forget about the past, okay? We're talking about
We can agree on that one. Though. That one's nice.
Yeah, it's
you
nice.
gotta find something. And this Benevento kit.
Yes.
We had this as our.
It's simple. I mean, you can't say it's ugly. You can't say it's nice. I like Kappa a lot, but it's a 7. It's good.
A 7.
It's a good kit.
7's high.
Yeah, we didn't like that.
Yeah, we didn't like.
You didn't like it? I like this. Was nice too.
We didn't rate the
Really?
Benevento kits
Yeah,
at
we didn't
all.
like them.
Who's it? Is Benevento too?
Yeah, it's Benevento.
Yeah.
Oh no, I like them.
You like the Benevento kits?
I like the Benevento kits.
All right.
Who's your favorite kit maker if you had to pick from all of them?
Well, like Nike, Adidas, or Puma?
Yeah, or Kappa, or Macron, or Yoma.
For new kits, I say Adidas, and then old kits, I'd say Kappa.
Okay, yeah. Even Kappa, I think their
Nostalgic.
tradition and their style. I feel like it's so timeless. I'm
it's
a
really
big
nostalgic.
fan. They can make their kits a little bit looser, but other than that, I think it's pretty sick.
Wait, Kappa like
Kappa's
now?
like it's kind of tight and
they
stuff.
used to went from big to
baggy to like they changed it.
The kits were so big back then.
Yeah.
We posted on Instagram asking people for questions, so I'll run through a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
Sultan says, "Who would Mattia love to see playing in Serie A that doesn't currently play there?" Take one player from any team.
I think everyone would agree with me. I want to see Messi in Serie A.
Okay.
I want to see him in Inter. Just to see, yeah. I mean, obviously you would, but it would never happen.
Your dad is not
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. What?
Your dad said you're taking
besides Messi, can I say like who would I want on Juve?
Yeah, of course.
I would want.
Hold on. I have one name that I'm thinking. I'm gonna write it down so you know. Okay.
You wrote it down?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
That was a short name.
I just write quickly.
Okay.
Pogba. I want
Pogba?
I would want Pogba back. I know his like form is not that good. Manchester United like for the past years, but I think if he comes back to City, he would feel at home. Even though he said Manchester United's his home, even though they threw him out and we picked him up, but whatever.
Or whatever.
I wrote down Mbappe. That was the name.
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
what you were thinking? No, Pogba. Yo, Pogba? Okay,
No, I love Mbappe though.
Me too.
Yeah.
I feel like he's like the future. Like if you think,
I
about,
feel
like,
he could be the best player of all time if because he's young still. He has 10 plus years to go. So I think he could potentially be the best player of all time. Like
he's won a World Cup already.
Yeah, won a World Cup of what? 20?
Yeah,
he was 20. Yeah,
crazy.
Insane.
He's an animal. I see him as like that next Ronaldo level player.
Yeah, no, he could. I think he could be better than both Messi and Ronaldo.
So James De Luca, he asked, Cassano or Del Piero. And let me preface this a little bit. The guy that usually sits in your seat,
Goes for Cassano.
Antonio.
I know, yeah.
He's crazy. Cassano, for him, he made the news once because he said on our show that Cassano is better than Messi.
Was he like serious?
No, he was 100%
dead,
serious.
dude. He was dead serious.
You know who posted it? Bleacher Report posted the video,
really?
And they said hometown. What is it? Hometown hero thinks that Cassano is better than Messi. 100% serious. What's hilarious is that the people from Body, like some people from Body, were commenting 100% better, 100%. What? So
I never liked Cassano, to be honest. I just never did.
Yeah, I was not a big.
I don't think Papalo. You don't like Cassano either, right? No,
You're lucky he's not in the studio, or you wouldn't. I don't think you leave here.
Yeah.
It's lucky I'm here when he's not here.
They'd be like, "It's not you're a kid. You don't know that Cassano's better." We went out to eat with him one day at Patrizia's, a nice Italian place. Mm-hmm. He went to every table where all our friends were at, trying to convince people that Cassano was better than Messi. Hilarious. And when nobody agreed, he said that all of us are not smart enough to understand football. He said we're all biased and jealous. I don't know.
Messi? I don't know about that.
No, right?
I'll take a Piero over any day.
What?
Piero every day.
Any day of the week, right?
This leads me to a good question. Let's say you're stranded on an island, right? A deserted island. You can only take one player. You might want to be strategic about this.
Player?
Any player, former player, anything. Current guy. One guy that you're going to be with, stranded on an island. So I know. Somebody said Gattuso because like he's definitely gonna be able to like catch fish or like figure some.
I said Balotelli because you'll never get bored.
I say Evra because I never get bored.
Evra.
Why?
Because I never get bored. You see his Instagram posts?
Yeah.
He's
fun. Him, Dani Alves are all fun. So
how are you gonna eat? You're gonna need a guy that's gonna be able to spear.
Dani Alves can spear.
You think so?
Yeah, he's in it.
No,
I think Dani Alves can spear.
I think he could.
Yeah.
He's not.
Dani Alves or Evra.
He's gonna light up some firecrackers too, so maybe a plane can come and see us. So we'll be safe. We won't even be there for that long. It'll be 30 minutes tops probably.
To be honest, that's actually not a bad. That's not a bad rationale.
I think about these things late at night, just in case.
A lot of people in the comments just asking what team you support. I see a lot of them asking if you're an AC Milan fan.
No.
I got a lot of Milan fan over here. And you already said.
Yeah, I'm a Juve fan.
He didn't even wait for the sentence to end. He was just like, no.
I heard Milan. I was like, no. I go to a coffee shop with Papa sometimes, and there's like Milan Inter fans, and they go, "Way Interista." I'm like, no, and that's not me. That's not me.
We're getting coffee somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
A lot of what club? What position did you play when you played? Because I know you're a good player, right? I saw the shots in the back. You hit Zlatan right away.
I used to
killed
play
Michael.
Yeah, I used to play an attacker, but now like that's probably why my shots were like decent. But like I've drifted away from attacking. I can still like dribble. I can still shoot the ball. I can still take free kicks. But now I'm more of a defensive midfielder and center back because they use like my height when I was playing. They use that as an advantage. So I would like win headers. I would win tackles. I would read the ball sometimes. So I mainly play defensive mid or center back now.
And the corner kicks you go up for sure, right?
Yeah, I go near post so I can run in and just hit it in. Yeah.
Yeah, but how's his shots, Mike?
His shots, I need a new organ replacement over here.
My shots is better
right now.
On a real
I have 30 minutes till I lose all my blood.
On a real net, I do good. I do much better.
On a real net.
Okay.
Yeah, I have a couple clips.
Right. You have a couple clips.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're gonna have to link them somewhere.
What do you got? Goalkeepers like this guy?
No, I didn't need it. No, goalkeeper wasn't gonna get it. There was no goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper wasn't gonna get that one.
Wow. Okay.
I can show you after.
All right, we'll look after.
I'll show you after. Yeah.
Mike, you got anything else for him? Anything on your mind for Mattia?
I was wanting to actually look through the current events through IG because I think there was something interesting, but there wasn't any question on that specifically.
No.
Oh, okay.
Everybody wants to know what team you support. I guess. Have you ever said that you support Juventus?
I mean, I've made videos in the past, and I still I have a backup account on TikTok. I was posting. I think I posted yesterday. I was watching the Verona game, Juve Verona, and then people know if they know I like soccer, then they know I'm a Juve fan. They always ask me, who's your favorite player? And I say every single post when they ask, it's Dybala and it's Juve. It's my favorite player, it's my favorite team. I don't know. People don't realize that yet. Maybe it's because I don't have a Juve jersey in my house. I just have I have a picture of Del Piero. I have a picture of the 2015 squad. I have a scarf, and I have a calendar from the 2016 season. So yeah.
Wow.
I
was just gonna I wanted to ask something else. Other than cultural, is there anything else? Any other hobbies or something specific? Any other sports that you watch or?
hobbies is just making content, hanging out with my friends, playing Xbox. I've been going to the gym recently, so that's another hobby.
Oh boy! Out. If you're gonna kick harder than that, I don't want to be.
Yeah, I just went off leg day, so last time I went was leg day. That's probably why. But
okay.
I don't follow American football at all. I know the rules and stuff. I don't follow it though. I follow basketball a little bit. I'm a Raptors fan, but it's mainly just calcio. Any game I could find, either by myself or Papa, or I live stream it on ESPN Plus. I watch. So, and any game I miss, I watch the Bleacher Report highlights, especially the Premier League. I don't really watch. I just watch the highlights.
You have a team in Premier League or no?
No, I just watch games. I mean, when Giuseppe was training with them, was the last year or 2 years ago, I was gonna like go for Man U, but if I had to go for anyone, it'd be Liverpool. Cause I just, not because like I'm a bandwagon, I just like how they play. Like I like their attack force. I like their team in general. So it would be Liverpool probably.
Wow.
I think some young creators came on here because I see a question. It says, Mattia, what's the secret to succeeding on TikTok?
I didn't I didn't go on TikTok to like become popular on the app. I just did it for fun. So I was just being myself. I was just making stupid content that people liked. So I just think my relatable sense of humor brought me to where I am. So that's me. I don't really have a trick because I didn't use a trick. I was just being myself. But if anything, you should just be yourself and don't like try to be someone, because you're gonna get comments like, "Oh, you're trying to be like him," or "You're trying too hard." That's why I just stayed myself like since last year on TikTok. So just be yourself. It's a cliche, but it's true. So
awesome.
I think you gotta teach Michael a dance over here. This guy doesn't know how to dance.
TikTok.
I don't know if I can stand up after that shot.
What video?
There's a video of Mike dancing.
Mike dancing.
Okay.
That's a good idea.
What are we talking about?
Hold on, I'm gonna have to find this now.
I didn't know I was gonna be judged over here. Can I change my stance?
Think of a topic while I find this.
I actually had a question too. We asked this a few times. You're obviously Juventino.
Yeah.
So if you got a pro contract to play Juventus, you'd be making.
It's a good question. It's a good question.
But it's a
He'll pack his bags.
His dad's over there flipping out.
Bro, we're coming with you.
This is a good question though. A lot of people say it is, but you gotta be honest over here. Say Juventus offer you Juventus give you a contract. They're gonna pay you $50,000 a year.
$50,000 a year.
$50,000 a year, and that's gonna be. They're not gonna give you anything more. You're gonna have that to the rest of your playing career. And Inter offers you $5 million a year, and plus bonuses. Which team are you picking? Be honest. Don't just say whatever you think. And you're not doing anything on the side. You can't get extra money or anything. You're living the way.
Your dad's not looking at you.
Your dad said you're driving home. Yeah,
so
nothing
else.
You're making that. But you can go to Milano, beautiful city. You're making $5+ million a year, and you're a superstar.
I don't hate Inter. I respect them as a club because they've done a lot. They've won the Tripletta.
The only Italian team to do it. Impressive.
So, Papa as a Juve fan, he would probably tell me to go for Inter because it's $5 million compared to $50,000. It was my dream as a younger kid to play for Juve. But if I'm getting $5 million a year,
wow, what would young Mattia say to you right now? What would he say?
It's not about the money. It's not about the money. Like, yes, it is. You have to be like. What would you do? I'd go for it. I'd go to Inter.
You know what's it's also good.
I'd go to Inter.
Uno di noi, Mattia.
Imagine that. I'd go for Inter. Yeah.
The thing that you could say too is if Juve was only offering you $50,000 and Inter's offering you $5 million, it really says that Juve doesn't value you.
Yeah.
That's a way to get out of this answer. Trust me, I found it before.
But young Mattia was supporting with his dad the whole time, wearing the Juve jerseys, and he's gonna pick his enemy team.
Young Mattia would grow up and realize that. That's $5 million. You're gonna take it. You're gonna take it.
What would Del Piero say though?
Good, smart move.
$5 million. Del Piero would be like, you got me a contract over there. I'll take $50,000. We'll end it with this to rate Michael's dance move. Thank you to Peter.
God.
So we had the guy that came to set up over here, the Calcio Cafe. He was like, "Oh, can we play some music?" I was like, "My friend, put your favorite music." So he told me to play something, and this is what Michael was dancing to.
Mattia, be nice, man. I didn't practice, dude.
Is it Mexican music?
Yeah.
He's not bad.
Not bad. Wait.
Mattia's gonna start coming to the studio more often.
How bad?
There was no rhythm. So
Would he make it on TikTok?
I mean, probably as like a meme. Yeah.
I'll take it.
You take it. So
There we go.
Fair enough. Mattia, thank you for coming by.
thank you.
We've launched this challenge of now FIFA, so I think that's got to be the next thing. We might play after this. Wishing you all success. You're a talented kid. You support a great team. I think you've got everything going for you. Mike, anything to conclude?
Yeah, I think he's amazing. I'm sure we're gonna do a bunch more content. Hopefully, come more to the studio, watch some more games, and hopefully I'm not the goalkeeper in the back anymore.
Hopefully,
I think we need to introduce him to Antonio. I think Antonio and Mattia together would be really fun.
Just tell him you're a Milan fan, and he'll love you.
I can't never say that.
We'll just say he'll love you for sure.
No. We gotta put them against each other.
Yeah.
For anyone that's not familiar with Mattia's content, we'll have all the links in the description to follow him everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I want to see you more on YouTube content. I think you could kill it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Is that the next thing?
No, that is the next thing. I'm trying to get as much ideas as I can now. So I don't like post a video, then 2 weeks later find an idea, then a week later post it. I just want to get like as many ideas as I can. I wrote it in notes, and I'm gonna try. Once I get all the ideas, I'm gonna do the back-to-back videos every single day, and then not post them back-to-back, but just like try to record as much as I can. So YouTube,
do a consistent basis.
Yeah, YouTube's a really big platform, and it's fun. Like I enjoy making videos. I enjoy like setting up the camera and like talking. And I like making videos with my friends too on YouTube. Like even though I do it on TikTok, it's just fun. Like if you have the platform, then just go on YouTube. It's a fun platform.
Agreed.
Perfect.
Guys, as always, thank you for watching. Go follow Mattia on all the links linked in the description. As always, we'll talk to you soon. Ciao, ragazzi.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao.
Thanks, Mattia.
My man.